So much for 4 hours and extra per hour after that. I think we changed that. I think there's only one person on the website. Are we at St. Francis? We're not at Minnesota. For what you're talking about. You ready? Okay. Okay. Good evening, everybody. I'd like to call Thursday, November 11th, 2021 meeting to order. Lucy, we call the roll, please. Supervisor Conway. Here. I'm here. Coleman. Here. Right. Here. Over UK. Here. And Lori is through.
Here.
Okay, before we stand for pledge of allegiance, I'd like everybody to stand afterwards for a moment of silence to recognize all volunteers. I mean, our veterans, I'm sorry.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And thank you to everybody who served our country. Anybody in the public? No, there's nobody out here for any comments, so we'll move on to approval of board meeting minutes for October 14th, 2021. Oh, I'm sorry, yes. I forgot. We have a guest on Zoom tonight. Would you like to make some public comments? If so, we need your name. We'll need your name for the record if you'd like to speak.
My name is
Hello?
So the name is changed to Evan.
Evan, is that your first name, last name?
first name. My last name's Rash, R-A-S-C-H.
Okay, the floor is yours. If you'd like to speak.
What do you mean by that?
If you'd like to provide a public comment for the public comment section, you do not have to.
It's not a requirement.
I have nothing to say now.
Okay, well, thanks for joining us. Sorry, forgot somebody was there. Okay, so approval of the board meeting minutes of October 14th, 2021.
Motion to approve.
Okay.
Any questions?
I do.
Okay,
There was just the unapproved at the top just needs to be removed before it goes final.
yeah, we always do that.
Okay, it's just misspelled. So
Oh, that's okay. Not a problem. Yes, it's just abbreviated.
yep,
We'll be taking.
Jill did a great job.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I have to thank Joe for taking the minutes, and then I wrote them for what he said.
I'm glad you could read mine.
It took me 3 days. I got it figured out. Thank you very much for that.
Okay, so Lucy, you call the roll for
Right.
abstain.
Trustee Bowman? Trustee Syed?
Yes.
Trustee Newford?
Yeah.
And Trustee Bowman?
Yes.
Okay, next, we're looking for approval of special board meeting minutes of October 28th, 2021.
This one,
Any changes?
this one, 2 people have to abstain, but we're not. Trustee Syed and
Trustee Woodward.
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you.
I'm sorry.
you're abstaining.
From the next set of meetings, minutes from the 28th.
For the special board meeting, you and I will have to abstain since we were not present.
Motion to approve the special board. Okay. Okay. Supervisor Conlon? Yes. Trustee Bowman?
Yes.
Trustee Sparrow?
Abstain.
Trustee Youth, was I, yes. And Lori? Yes. Trustee Wolf?
Abstain.
Sorry, I'm out of practice. Okay, next we need a motion to accept the committee meeting minutes from the Communication Committee on October 26th, Health and Wellness, September 22nd and October 13th, Highway Committee on September 2nd and October 6th.
Motion to approve.
Second. Any questions on those minutes? Hearing anything, Lucy, we call the roll, please. Trustee Bowman?
Yes.
Trustee Detroit?
Yes.
Okay, I know, I'm sorry. I'm
No,
really
no,
out.
it's fine. Thank you.
Supervisor Conklin? Yes. Trustee Wilhoit?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Moving on, approval of board audit from October 11th, 2021 to November 8th, 2021, and that should really be November 5th, not the 8th. Sorry. Okay.
Motion.
We have, let's see, Mr. Reed, the board audit. Local general account fund, $51,821.84. Total general assistance, $1,477.45. Total general road fund, $25,299.18. Total permanent road fund, $17,750.80. Total park maintenance, $425. $16,636.39. Total cemetery, $425. Okay, total payroll, $141,142.85. Total of all funds, $254,552.51. Have a motion to accept the board audit as read by Clerk Kelly.
Motion. Second.
Any questions? Okay, Lucy, we call roll, please. Trustee Head?
Yes.
Trustee Bowman?
Yes.
Trustee Wilhite?
Yes.
Trustee Wilford Dupre?
Yes.
And Supervisor Thomas? Yes. Okay, next. On the updates from elected officials, department heads, and township manager. First, I'd like to welcome Penny to, congratulations on your promotion to be interim assessor. She comes to us with serving already in the township for the last 10, 11 years here in the assessor's office. And she also has 40 years experience. So congratulations and we welcome you. And we're all here to help you if you have any questions. And you probably have the answers. We have to ask you. Probably more than us, but welcome. Would you like to come up? Do you have any report you'd like to give to the board? I don't know. We'll mention that you have an opportunity to speak. Up to you. You don't have to speak if you don't want to. I'm just waiting for the 21 final. Okay. What kind of the 2021 final assessment? Coming on. And that usually comes by the end of the month. This is early. Usually by April. Oh, wow. Okay, so the order review had the last hearing in October, so it might be sometime this month. Okay, good. So it will be started. Okay, great.
Can you repeat what she's saying, please?
Yes, from now on, we always come to recording, speak so it can be recorded. They're waiting for final numbers from the county, so they can finish closing the books with any changes that have taken place because of the appeal process or the appeal process or the appeal process, yeah, with the county.
Thank you.
Then they'll close the books up and then they'll get ready to reopen again next year. February, right? Reopen?
Hopefully we'll have 2022 started in January.
Oh, okay. No, I know, I told her she could leave as soon as we're done. All right, next, I just want to mention also the TOI conference starts next Monday and runs next Wednesday. It's all on Zoom, so if anybody wants to attend. So, Trustee Thompson, do you have anything you'd like to report on?
I'll be attending the TOI meeting. Thank you for sending that information.
Mm-hmm.
The next meeting, I haven't seen it on the agenda, but I know we talked about it. If Department Head Susan, you have anything to add tomorrow?
We'll give her report when we're
Okay.
done here. That's it? Okay.
Thank you.
Short and sweet. Trustee Sykes, any report?
Just welcome Penny. Glad to have you elevated and considering for a long time. Really off to do in good hands. And thank you to all of our veterans, including our township manager, Will, serving the neighbors. So thank you, Will, for your service.
For your service.
And all of our other veterans in the township.
Thank you. Okay. Any report?
Yes. I'm telling you. Okay, whoever's writing these committee meeting minutes, sign them. The only one that signs them is Trustee Sykes. He always respectfully submitted by Trustee Sykes. So, because then if somebody has a question, they know who to go to. Not to me.
Lucy's not taking any responsibility.
That's it.
Okay, anything else? No? Trustee Bowman?
Nothing, Will, just gonna give us an update on the playground. We have a walk around tomorrow.
Well, that's
Highway
amazing.
department, take a look at the parks. Do our survey.
I'm not Trustee Bowman, oh my God. Director.
Bite
Bowman.
your tongue.
I know. Would you like to step up and give your report?
This is your resident.
That's right.
What'd you say?
You are a resident.
That is true. Okay, so things are going well in the community center. On the senior end, we have our wine pairing dinner tomorrow night, which is like staff favorite. It's a very fancy event, you know, 4-course meal paired with wines. I'd like it a lot more if I wasn't the one doing the cooking.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Zoom or is it gonna have-
oh no, this is it's the wine pairing dinner. So this is in person.
Yeah.
Really, truly. And as I'm sure you know, we got back from Iceland last Saturday with 40 seniors. It was our first trip since COVID. It went well. Everybody is alive.
The goodness is you went with 40 and you came back.
That's exactly it. I think we doubled the population of Iceland. So it was great. Out of those 40, 28 were brand new to the center and have never traveled. So it was really a fantastic trip. Everything went really, really well. A lot of people were so nervous traveling via COVID, but I arranged for someone to come a couple days before our departure to give everyone a PCR test, and we had it arranged for the whole group before we left Iceland. So it went really, really smoothly. So, yes. And then Thursday, a week from today, will be our Friendsgiving at the center. And we are serving 80. So anybody that would like to come help, just come on over.
Oh, I volunteer to come, I can help. I'll be fine, that'll be fine. No worries.
Did you have any trouble finding turkeys?
I did not. You know what? Jewel was kind enough that they gave us the super sale price that was in the flyer. You're only supposed to get one turkey. So
Excellent, yeah, because they're 47.
I've got 5 turkeys falling as we speak.
What time is Thanksgiving?
Noon
On Thursday.
on Thursday.
I'll be glad to serve. No problem.
I'm cooking.
Did your voice work? It was
It's not a holiday, actually. It's, no, they're all working, and so that would be a big fat no.
Yes, I don't know.
Although some of them are working tomorrow night for me, or I should say volunteering tomorrow night for me. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, the youth program's going great. Joe has a safe sitter class on Saturday. It's full. And actually, the one for January is already full. So that's going really well, as is the after-school program. We are starting to talk to Y again about next semester for Teen Club. At this point, though, we only have about 8 people interested in it. So, yet, yeah, to be discussed further. So, other than that, we're hoping we don't get a lot of snow tomorrow, Michael. Okay, well, on the way over there, on the radio, they were saying they're ready for some snow. So, I'm not ready for snow.
Me neither. The highway department is ready. They're ready. You got driving, right? Yeah.
That's it. That's all. for me. Who's next?
Thank
That's the
you.
torch
I
too.
forgot trustee Will. Trustee Will, do you have any report? I'm sorry.
No, I'm attending the TOI meeting too, and the next health and wellness meeting is January 5th, and I'm sure Sarah will go over everything else.
Okay, she's not here tonight, but
Oh,
I can.
okay. Well, it's in the meeting minutes.
Right. The board packet.
And this is reminding me, and a thank you to trustee Wilhoit and the Long Grove Confectioner. They dropped off 20 apple pies yesterday.
Oh,
Which meant I didn't have to make dessert today, and then we're actually gonna, we froze some and are going to serve them on our pie bar on Thursday.
Very
Mhm.
nice.
Awesome job.
Very nice.
Yeah, thank you,
Mhm.
Mary.
Okay. Michael, any report?
What happened to your hand?
You have surgery.
I'm gonna have to come up with a better
Old
story.
age. Okay, thank you. On October 12th, the Highway Department employees attended the annual Lake County de-icing virtual workshop. This event reminds everyone involved in snow and ice removal the negative effects salt has on our waterways. Some of the topics that were covered were reducing salt's negative effects, salt alternatives, and ways to mitigate the impacts of sanding. We don't use sand with the amount of salt that we have, so that really doesn't pertain to us. It was very, very interesting. It's something that we do every year. On October 19th and 20th, we completed the top dressing the main playing field at ETCP. After cross-aerating the field, we top dressed the field the same way with a 75-25% mix of topsoil, mason sand, and seed. The rain we had the following week benefited us greatly with that. We are planning on pouring a 14-foot by 4-foot concrete pad at the north side of the parking lot for those 2 storage boxes that sit out there.
Next spring.
Yes, unfortunately, that's gonna have to wait till
Fine.
I've got a little Knox Park thing, but I think I'll let you talk about all the playground equipment. That is all I have. If you got any questions? Yes, sir. The tree did not get moved. That's gonna have to wait till the spring. We were looking for a tree spade for rent. We cannot find one anywhere. So we might have to use the backhoe
Do you
and
have a Tuesday?
Small one,
spade, a shovel.
I just heard
Are you still using the liquid salt, the Beetlejuice stuff?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Don't say it 3 times.
Lucy, it's called Thermal Point R
There you go.
instead of beet juice. Say that.
Was Beetlejuice when it came in?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Sarah couldn't be with us tonight, but I just give a little brief synopsis on what's going on in her department. She had her open house last Friday, and it was open for the community members and police officers stop in and say hi, so it was very nice. She's sending out thank you notes and distributing the raffle prizes to everybody right now as we speak. Health and Wellness received 15 referrals in October, and they currently have 34 open cases with 8 on the wait list. Lending Closet helped 26 families with medical equipment, and Terry Lynn was able to donate to Good Shepherd Hospital, Johnny's Closet, and the Kildare Police Department. And that included over 100 baby blankets, 200 hats, and toe warmers. I'm sure what toe warmers are, but I'll check that out next time I see Zara. Yes.
Sounds useful.
You guys might need it tomorrow morning. We're out checking out the parks. Will, you want to give your report now?
Sure. Thank you, Supervisor Palmblatt. So I'd like to start off just by echoing the board's congratulations to Ms. Penny Hare on becoming the township assessor. So again, Penny comes to us with a lot of experience, so very happy to have her on board and part of the team. We also did promote, as part of our staffing update, Karen Barrell from deputy assessor to chief deputy assessor, and she comes to us, I think, over 10 years of experience within the office, so a lot of knowledgeable experience within the office, so headed in the right direction. So next, we received the newest member of our township fleet, which is a new Ford Explorer. So that is still, I believe, getting some additional accessories attached to it, floor mats, strobe lights, but that should be situated fairly quickly. And then we will be placing the Ford, I believe it's a 2010 Ford Escape that will be placed on auction. Moving on, grant funding. So staff completed a grant application to for the National Fitness Court in October, and that was that would be towards the purchase and installation of a national fitness court in either FY22 or FY23. So that is in process. We should have some more details coming very soon, likely at the committee of the whole meeting, based on that funding and whether or not it was awarded. But we're hoping that that was awarded, and we'll hopefully get a little more as well. 2022 pavement assessment. So the highway superintendent, foreman, and myself met with engineering firm Gaywalt Hamilton and Associates to basically go over the draft report that was completed. The report basically reviews all unincorporated road pavement conditions within Ela Township for the 23.5 miles of roads that we have. So the assessment report plans for a 20-year replacement cycle for each road serviced by the township, and will, provide supporting data for provide yearly budgetary recommendations for staff. We're hoping to have this up, the final report for the revisions that we discussed with the engineering consultant. This should all be wrapped up hopefully by the December board. We'll have that up for approval.
Is there another meeting time with that then? You guys?
We'll likely be presented with the final report based on the discussion that was had, and then just making sure that that matches everything that was discussed, and then we'll again provide that for final approval. Okay. And then lastly, 2021 playground equipment replacement project. So we broke ground this week in terms of installing the playground. Thank you to our highway superintendent and his team for getting that removed before November 3rd. So glad to have everything line up exactly the way we wanted to get everything going. So BCI Burke Company, who we've purchased the equipment from, they've delivered the materials on site. They've broken ground. Installation has begun. So we're hoping to have that wrapped up. Based on the weather, I was informed probably 5 to 6 days. So I'm assuming that probably by sometime end of next week or early the week following. again, weather permitting.
Because they couldn't work today, and I don't know if they'll be able to work tomorrow, so.
Sure, and we have snow on Sunday,
Yeah,
so.
who knows?
But they said that hasn't stopped them before. So, all right, I think that's all I have, in case I can answer any questions.
Any questions? For Will?
All right,
Thank you.
thank you very much.
Okay, moving on. We get a motion to approve ordinance 2021-04. Tax levy ordinance for tax year 2021, collectible in 2022, $3,760,000.
Second.
Any questions on the ordinance?
Questions?
We're asking for the same amount of money we asked for last year. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah. Okay, this is the. Trustee Bowman?
Yes.
Trustee Sack?
Yes.
Trustee UK?
Yes.
Trustee Wilhite?
Yes,
I gotta say louder, I'm sorry. Gary. And,
yes,
okay, I got you. Her. I mean, I gotta say louder, I'm sorry. Okay, next. Can I get a motion to approve the purchase of visual GA for $5,000? GAEA software to help the social work department determine who's qualified for assistance. I'm sorry, health and wellness.
Yes.
motion.
Okay, any questions? Okay, we see the call roll, please. Trustee Bowman?
Yes.
Trustee Wilhite?
Yes,
Yes. Trustee Sack?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Okay, next, can I get a motion to approve the 2022 holiday schedule, calendar year 2022? This is 10 holidays.
Motion?
So I have a question. So for holiday schedule, where do you put MLK? Is it not a holiday? Is it not observed?
It's not observed right now.
Okay.
What was the question?
Martin Luther King Day is not observed right now. It's a paid holiday.
So I would just add, so there's currently 3 federal holidays, which are Columbus Day, Veterans Day, and then also Martin Luther King Day.
And then eventually Juneteenth Day will need to be observed, but only when it lands on a weekday. And this upcoming year, it's on a weekend, so we don't. That's the way it stands right now. It's ended up this way.
We're in a state.
Okay, this is how it stands as of right now.
Motion to approve.
I have your motion and need a second. I'm saying. No, your motion. Your motion. Okay. I need a second. All right. I don't need a second. Okay, trustee Sack,
Yes.
trustee Roman, trustee for UK,
Yes.
trustee Wilhite.
yes, yes,
Yeah. I know. Okay, next, I would like to have a motion to approve the 2022 board meeting schedule. For again, calendar year 2022. And as normal, all of our board meetings take place the second Thursday of the month, except for January, it'll be the first Thursday of the month. Just want to make that noted. And motion.
Second.
Any questions? Okay, this is the call the roll, please. Trustee Bowman, trustee Sack,
Yes.
trustee Wilhite,
Yes.
trustee Wilhite.
yes, yes.
I got you. Are you drinking wine?
No,
Well, I would be drinking wine. I said yes. Okay. Next, we have a motion to approve the grant applications for 2022. It's the same application as prior years, with the idea that the applications are due February 1st, and we will discuss it at the town meeting in 2022, February 2022. Motion.
Motion?
Trustee Roy.
Yes.
Yes. Supervisor Connor? Yes. Trustee Bowman? Yes.
Yes.
You got it?
Yes.
Yes. She said it all together, it was all one. Okay, next. Memorial bench. Memorial bench. A new picture. No, okay, that's okay. I'd like to have a motion to approve the purchase of a memorial bench in honor of Assessor Barrington. The only thing is we have to decide on which style. And it's kind of hard to tell right now, but there's a contemporary style and heritage. And out of 4 quotes, 2 are for 6 feet, 2 are for 8 feet. I would like to recommend that if we're going to put it by the park, it's 8 feet. By the playground, it's 8 feet. I just don't know by the style. One's more ornate, I guess. It's hard to see. Yeah. But we need to get this ordered. They're green, right? Or are they brown?
They're brown.
They're brown, but they're not, they don't have these metal decorative edges. No, they're very simple recyclable.
I think the heritage might.
The heritage? Okay.
8-foot heritage.
Yeah, so they are comparable. So one is one that they would have to order externally. The other one they do internally.
So which one can we get? Well, doesn't matter, it's not going to snow, but in the playground, which one can we get sooner?
So it kind of depends. There's a very wide range for the heritage. It could be anywhere from I think 2 to 3 weeks on the low end, or up to 12 weeks on the high end. Just depends on shipping containers and.
Yeah, there's been a lot of problems with getting things delivered where we're at these days, so I'm not surprised.
Whereas, yeah, so the other bench is going to be 4 to, I believe it's 4 to 6 weeks is what they're looking for.
I kind of like the heritage one.
Yeah, and they're comparable benches. The coloring might be slightly different, but they're the same exact bench.
See, there's the brown, which is the recycled.
Correct.
Slats, I guess you call it, with black frame.
Is the heritage bench made with aluminum as well?
The metal
didn't see that.
But it's recycled, it's recycled plastic slats with a metal frame.
It says on the contemporary.
It's aluminum.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't say, I see what you're saying, yeah.
It should be the same.
I like the heritage bench, but I'm just concerned it's not aluminum.
Is aluminum better?
It'll last longer.
Yeah.
It pulls up long.
So we can verify that information. It's not expressly on this proposal.
Okay.
But it should be, again, it should be the same exact style bench, same components. It's just their internal version versus what they do.
In the motion, you wanted to. Yeah, so can I get a motion to approve an 8-foot heritage bench for the amount of $1,492? Right? Or you want to say something differently?
Yeah, so
Okay.
I was gonna say I make a motion to approve the 8-feet contemporary bench with aluminum. Yeah, because it's the aluminum.
Aluminum, doesn't aluminum rust or does it still rust? One rust, the other one does not. Iron rust. Aluminum?
Does not rust.
Yeah, but if the heritage is aluminum, you can do, doesn't matter then. We just have to.
I would
confirm.
think that both.
Because I know these are going outside. Let's be honest, they all know they're going outside. So we have to go with proper
I would be surprised if
materials.
not aluminum.
So should it be contingent if it's?
Sure, we can make-
We can do that.
run
All right, so. Revise.
We have to agree on what style.
We just. Okay, what's contemporary, one third? We're gonna go with the heritage contingent that is made with aluminum, 8 feet. An amount of $1,492. If it's not aluminum, we're gonna go with the 8-foot contemporary. Is that correct? That's. Okay.
I have a motion, I need a second. Second. Gotcha.
Lori has any comments? Lori, any comments? Okay, she said her head
No, I agree. I like what Tassie said.
Okay, we'll confirm that tomorrow.
Okay.
Before we go there.
Yes.
Trustee Leopold, yes. Supervisor Conlon,
Yes.
trustee Simon,
Yes.
and trustee Wilhelm.
Yes.
Hey.
Okay,
And I did confirm it is aluminum.
okay.
Oh, perfect, thank you, Will.
Okay,
So
guys.
we'll confirm this aluminum one.
Okay. Next, we're gonna table insurance renewal until after executive session. So I'd like to have a motion now to approve the 2021 winter newsletter.
Second.
Any questions?
No. Trustee Bowman. Trustee Smith.
Yes.
Trustee Wilhelm. Trustee Lori. Trustee Lori.
Yes.
She said yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Supervisor Conlon.
Yes. I know it's harder. Okay, so I'd like to have a motion to adjourn to executive session.
I need a motion to go in.
Yeah.
Motion to go into executive session.
Second.
Okay, Trustee Bowman.
Yes.
Yeah. Trustee Wilhelm.
Yes.
Lori, we'll have to call her in when we get
Yeah.
in the other room.
Okay, Supervisor Conlon.
Yes.
And
7:39. Okay, so we have a motion,
come up.
come out of executive session.
Motion.
You need the time? 7:57.
7:50.
Okay. I'd like to have a motion to approve the insurance renewal of Blue Cross Blue Shield along with continuation of HRA and FSA as in 2021.
Motion.
Second.
Oh, no, we're on 16. Got it. Okay. Any questions before we vote?
No. Okay, trustee Sykes.
Yes.
Trustee Mr. Dyke. Yes.
Getting worse at it.
Yes.
Supervisor Conlon.
Yes.
And trustee Wilhelm.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, can we have a motion to adjourn?
Yes.
That motion. If I can make
Thank you.
it up, it's gonna be really something. I need a second.
Second.
Okay, trustee Wilhelm. Yes.
Yes.
Trustee Sykes.
Yes.